What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we're going to be continuing the Ask Me Anything series, and one of you guys asked me what I would rank the Odd Future members from worst to best. So let's get right into it, guys. So this is just personal opinion. Obviously, I think some of these artists people are gonna like way more than me, and that's just personal tastes and stuff like that. So I can't really say that this is the definitive list because there is so much variety within the group that you can't really make a definitive list, I think. We're gonna start with my least favorite being Mike G. Mike G just is very one-dimensional in my opinion, and while I do really like his verses on Oldie and the OF tape songs I think are always pretty good as well, there's only so much you can do with Mike G as far as his variety, and that's why I have to put him on the bottom of the list. Next is gonna be Left Brain. Now, Left Brain, I kind of feel a little bit like Mike G, but I think he has a little bit more variety to him. As a producer, I think he is very good. I think his rapping could be a little bit better. His older stuff I always thought was really good, but the newer stuff is kind of lackluster in my opinion. Next is going to be Damo Genesis. When he's with the other Odd Future members, I think he can be really good. He shines really well, but I think as a single solo rapper by himself on his solo albums and stuff, I never really feel the same with him. I always think the beats are kind of lackluster most of the time. That doesn't take away from that. I think he can be a great rapper. He's a great feature guy, I think, too. And yeah, songs like Rusty for Tyler, I think, make him look really good. Now, next is going to be Haji. Basically, I think Left Brain is a better version of Mike G, and I think that Haji is a better version of Damo because they're both feature guys. They're both guys that they shine bright when they're in features and when we're with groups. Some of Haji's best rap verses are on Tyler's music, and I think also, as far as the OF tapes are concerned, a lot of the stuff is shining with Haji. The highest points I think on like the OF tape volume 2 I think are with Haji. I have heard some good songs from him, but he never really lived up to the hype that I think he had in the early days of him. Sid the Kid is going to be my next person on this list, and I really think it's really cool how she is really different from the rest of the group. Really laying low when she was with Odd Future, but then as she broke off as a solo artist, she really broke out and became a star, honestly. I always like versatility in an artist, and I think Sid has that, and yeah, I have to put Sid higher up on this list. Now, number 3, I think some people are not going to like this, but number 3 is going to be Earl. Earl Sweatshirt, love Earl Sweatshirt, but personally for me, I don't see myself listening to him very much nearly compared to the people ahead of this list. Earl is just a really good rapper in general. He's a really good lyricist, and I really appreciate that with him. Personally, I really like the older stuff more with Earl, I think is the issue here. When both Tyler and Earl went to their newer style of rapping and stuff, I think I really cling to Tyler more just because he has a lot more colorful personality and a lot more colorful music with his beat production and stuff like that, while Earl is kind of the complete opposite while going in an even darker path. And I really think that I took a liking to the Tyler style more, and that's why I think Earl has to be at number 3 for me. Now, number 2 obviously is then going to be Frank Ocean. Frank, what is there to say about Frank? Just a really good artist altogether. His variety is insane, whether it be with beats or just with his vocals. I've always been a huge fan of Channel Orange. I think Blonde really lived up to the hype too, which was really cool because, I mean, it was a living meme with how long it was taking for it. And anytime he puts something out, it's always worth a listen to some degree, and yeah, I really like Frank, and that's why he has to be number 2 on this list. Number 1 is obviously Tyler, the Creator. I just love the colorfulness of his rapping, the variety, the willingness to be experimental with all his music as well, just being a little personal in some songs, being goofy in others. I just really like everything about the style of Tyler, and I really like how he really shows his personality through his music, being so unique and just innovative all the time with everything he does. He's constantly pushing himself. He's never being conservative in any way, and yeah, I really appreciate that from him, and it's something that I think is very motivating when you see it too. So that's going to be my Odd Future list ranked from worst to best of the Odd Future members. Let me know down below what your list is. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video as well, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf weighing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.